Hello, my name is Indu Varma. I'm the artist here at Salt Marsh Studio. Today I'm going to show you how to paint daffodils. Okay, the first thing that we'll do is we'll draw some daffodils. So daffodils are not that hard to draw. In order to draw a daffodil, first we're going to put some lines and then we'll draw the petals around them. So I'm just going to put 6 lines. And now I'm going to put the petals around these lines. And the petals don't have to be even. Okay, now once the petals are all drawn, I will put a squiggly circle in the middle, and that's going to be the center of my flower. Now I'll add some leaves and the stem. So here's my stem, and I will add, daffodils have long leaves, and I'll add a leaf that is curved and one that is going straight. Okay, now let's draw another daffodil. So once again, I'll draw some lines. And I will put some leaves. And you notice that my lines are not all at even distance either, because it doesn't matter. So you can put the lines whichever way you wish. Just add the petals after that. And now I'm going to have this flower not quite looking at me directly like this one is. So I'll put the center like that. And then I'll add a stem. And I'll add a couple of leaves. Now I'll draw one more daffodil, and I will have only 5 petals because the 6th one is hidden. So in that one, I'm going to draw 5 lines, but not the 6th one there. And I'll put the leaves on. And now the center is going to go kind of like that. So you don't see the 6th leaf. Okay? And here's the stem and the leaves. Okay, so we're going to paint the daffodils. As you can see, I have my daffodils drawn here, and I'm going to use the yellow. But before I do that, I want to make my surface here wet, and that's just water on a brush to make sure that the surface is wet so that my yellow is going to mix properly, because I don't want a solid yellow. All right, so here we go. I'm just putting it on the tips. And spreading it. Same thing goes for the other 2 flowers. I can always add another layer, but right now I'm just putting so that it doesn't go evenly like a solid yellow. And I can always use my paper towel to lift color. Dry my brush with paper towel or with the rag, and then just lift the color. So basically I've got my yellow here, and there's this flower here that's left, so let's put some yellow on that. And those are my daffodils. The center is going to be orange, so I will put a little tiny bit of orange in the center using a smaller brush. And I don't have to paint a solid center, I'm just putting little dots here. This flower has a petal that's hidden. And again, I have to make sure that I lift it a little bit just so that it doesn't get too absorbed in my yellow. So that's my center, and I can then add a bit of darker orange dots here. All right, so that's the daffodil. Now I put some lines just to guide me that I would want to put some hyacinths, some bluish purple hyacinths. And what I'll do is I will use my brush, or I can use a spray bottle. So if I use a spray bottle, it's going to probably spray the area bigger than I want, but that's okay. I have my brush and I can lift the color with a rag or with paper towel. Okay, but I just want some background there of wet. All right, so then I'm going to use my brush and just put little dots here and there. This is the purple. Basically just giving a sort of an oblong appearance of the flower. And I want to put a smaller flower here and a smaller flower here. And one more flower here. And I don't want all the colors to be even. So my effort would be to have some areas that are light, some areas that are a little bit darker. And then I'm going to use my blue and just put the blue here and there and let the water do the mixing. This purple that I have is kind of like a staining color, so even if I lift it, it still leaves some stains. And I deliberately am going outside where I was because I want to create some volume. So I'm just going a little bit outside and making a lighter outline outside. Then I can always add more color. All right, so basically our hyacinths are drawn and painted. Now we just have to add the green, the background, the leaves. So I'm mixing my blue with my yellow to make a green, and I will just basically add the stems and add lots of green here because I want to have stems from all the flowers connecting. And if a little bit of it goes on my daffodil, that's okay, I can lift it up. You can add a bit more yellow there. And even if this goes on top of the daffodil, that's okay. Perhaps the stem is going above the daffodil. Anyhow, the whole idea is now to add different shades of green to make it darker, lighter, and just have a free hand to create the leaves. Okay, there we go. So that's basically our flowers all painted.